Hey there, welcome to Educate's podcast. In this episode, Alpesh and Jessica discuss the role of Microsoft exams in earning certifications like Azure Fundamentals and DevOps Engineer Expert, showcasing their value in career development. They share inspiring stories, including a transition into cybersecurity and tips for effectively preparing for these assessments. Learn how Microsoft certifications enhance credibility, align with industry demands, and open up new professional opportunities. The importance of Microsoft exams. So, Alpesh, let's start with Microsoft exams. I mean, these tests are like the backbone, right? They focus on really specific Microsoft technologies. It's like, if you know, you know. But what makes them so essential?
Exactly. They're targeted assessments designed to gauge your knowledge and skills in a particular area. Think of them like a magnifying glass. They zoom in on a specific technology, whether it's Azure, Microsoft 365, or something else entirely. Passing these exams showcases proficiency. But it's not just that.
Okay, hang on. Not just that? What else then?
Well, these exams are also stepping stones. Passing one is often the first move towards earning a broader Microsoft certification. You're not just proving, hey, I know this one thing, but you're building toward a comprehensive credential that reflects your mastery of interconnected skills.
Like a certification roadmap? That sounds intense, but kind of cool. But these exams, they're not just slapped together, right? There's like a whole process behind it.
Oh, absolutely. The design process is meticulous. To give you an idea, I've worked with Microsoft Learning as a subject matter expert, and creating exam items is no small task. For every question, we have to ensure it truly tests the candidate's knowledge. That means peer reviews, beta testing, technical accuracy checks. It's a whole workflow.
Wow, okay, so not one person just sitting there scribbling exam questions on a napkin. This is serious business.
Very serious. Every item has to reflect real world application. For example, a question on Azure security won't just ask for a definition, but it'll test how you'd implement secure workloads within specific parameters. It's about ensuring the exams stay relevant and valuable for both individuals and employers.
All right, you're convincing me. They're all about making sure people don't just know stuff, but can do stuff. That's powerful. Like, these exams really are a solid entry point into bigger things. From exams to certifications. So, Alpesh, exams really do set the stage, right? They're like the prologue to the bigger picture. But when we transition from exams to certifications, it's not just about mastering one thing anymore. It's about, well, what's the best way to put this? You're becoming a kind of versatile expert, aren't you?
A professional with validated expertise, perhaps?
Yes, that. It feels like a bigger deal, right? Like you are not just saying, hey, I passed this test, but look at all these skills I've mastered and in different areas.
Exactly. Certifications bring everything together. Take Microsoft Certified, Azure Fundamentals, for example. It's not just about knowing individual components like Azure Security or Azure Compute. It validates your understanding of how these components work together holistically in real world scenarios.
Kind of like a super badge of honor.
In a sense, yes. Certifications are designed to be comprehensive. They assess more than just isolated knowledge. They test your ability to perform specific job roles or work within a set of technologies professionally. That's why they're so valuable, not just for individuals, but for employers too.
Okay, I see it. And the recognition that comes with them must be huge, right? Like, people look at you differently when you've got these letters next to your name.
Absolutely. In the industry, Microsoft certifications are widely respected. They signal to employers that you're not only capable, but also committed to staying current in your field. And in fast changing areas like IT or cybersecurity, being current is critical.
Oh, totally. It sounds like they open doors. I remember chatting with a guest a while back who totally transformed their career, going from entry level admin stuff to like this high flying DevOps engineer role, all thanks to the certifications.
That's the kind of story you hear a lot. Certifications often create those pivotal moments in someone's career. They provide not just the skills and knowledge, but also the confidence to step into new roles and tackle more responsibilities.
because confidence is half the battle, right? And if you've got these globally recognized credentials backing you up, you're like unstoppable. Preparing for your cybersecurity pathway. All right, Alpesh. So we've unpacked how certifications open doors and transform careers. Super exciting stuff. But let's take it down to the essentials for someone listening and thinking, I'm ready to jump in like yesterday. Where should they start? What's your go-to advice for kicking off a certification journey?
Great question, Ruby. First, planning is key. Microsoft Learn is an amazing free resource to kick things off. It offers tailored learning paths for different certifications, like Microsoft 365 or Azure Security. I can't stress enough. Start small with something foundational like Azure Fundamentals.
Oh wait, Microsoft Learn, that's free? Why does nobody talk about this?
It is, and it's incredibly comprehensive. But beyond that, there are practice tests available, study groups online, even LinkedIn communities dedicated to Microsoft certifications. These aren't just helpful, they're invaluable for understanding the exam structure and typical questions.
Okay, so you're like loading up on practice tests, getting those reps in. That's solid. But what about tying this all to a cybersecurity career? Like, say someone's thinking of switching into the industry. How do certifications really play a role there?
This is where it gets exciting. Microsoft certifications align directly with job roles. For example, the security, compliance, and identity certifications. Employers know these roles require cutting-edge knowledge because the landscape's always changing. These certifications bridge the gap between theoretical learning and practical application in cybersecurity.
Oh, nice. So they don't just look good on paper, they're literally tailored for now?
Exactly. And let me share a quick story. I worked with someone who transitioned from being a school teacher to cybersecurity. They started small, got the Azure Fundamentals certification, then moved on to security certifications. Within 2 years, they were managing cloud security for a mid-sized organization. Certifications were their roadmap.
Whoa, teacher to cloud security? That's quite the leap. And you're saying it happened in just, what, 2 years?
That's right. It took hard work, but that's the point. They use certifications like tools, almost like a skeleton key to open new career doors.
That's such a cool story. I mean, if that doesn't scream certifications change lives, I don't know what does.
Absolutely. And for anyone listening, it's never too late to start. Microsoft's certifications are as much about confidence as they are about competence. They show the world and yourself that you're ready to take on new challenges.
All right, I think that's a perfect note to wrap on. For all of you out there, whether you're just starting or ready for the next step, certifications can be your game changer. Alpesh, thanks so much for bringing your wisdom today.
It's been a pleasure, Ruby, and to everyone listening, good luck on your journey. You've got this.